What's up, YouTube? CHF here, bringing you episode 3 of the Shemmar 2K series on player reviews. He commissioned and funded this project, so thank you to that. But today we are bringing you Coby Fleener, a 79 base gold who can be fully upgraded, and we are comparing him to my Evan Ingram. I don't think it's a fair comparison, but take a look here, guys. He's better in everything except agility, and he's only got one less agility. So, I mean, we're looking here and we're seeing, a whole bunch of better stats. I mean, just look at the difference there. You got 5 extra speed, 5 extra strength, a ton better blocking, a little bit better catch. Now, I don't think it's a fair comparison because Coby Fleener's an 89 and my Evan Ingram is only an 80. If they were 89, I'd play both of them. But for today's video, we're only going to use Coby Fleener. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to all Madden head-to-head, and we're just going to throw to Coby Fleener. Only Coby Fleener, no matter what. And we're going to try the gamut of different plays. We're going to hit out routes, corner routes, streak routes, drag routes. We're going to look at his route running. We're going to look at his ability to catch in traffic. I'm going to try and throw a pick. I'm just going to lob it up. The reason Shemmar picked this guy is he's a big body. He's big, he's tall, he's heavy, he's got great jumping skills. So the idea is that's what he wanted to see. So that's what we're focusing on. And I got to be honest, I tend to like a tight end that fits that description as well. So first thought, I think I'm going to like Coby Fleener, but let's see what we do here, guys. So as I said, we're going to try a little bit of everything, but we're only going to go to Coby Fleener. So we're going to start off with just a basic out route and use Y motion stick here. We're basically just going to hit him right after he does his out route. This is a pretty safe throw, so I'm mainly just looking to see how clean he cuts. He cuts pretty well. He catches while moving and falls forward. So, I mean, that's definitely a good first play here, picking up that first. Next, guys, let's see. We're going to go with a spread slot flags here. Once again, I normally would make a read here. We're going to force it to Fleener whether he's covered or not. But this is an angle route, guys, and this is a common route that your tight end will run. So I think this is an important one to see how he goes. Now, I will either gun it or lob it depending on what that corner does. If the corner drops back or stays in a medium zone, I'm going to lob it over him. If he goes into a deep zone, I'm going to gun it. There, he look at that. I mean, there were 2 bodies near him. He came down with that for a first down. That's a great start. So here, let's do a couple of more things here. Let me see. Let me look through here the playbook and see what we do. Let's go trips tight end quick slant. This could either be an out route or a curl route, depending on the coverage. Here, it looks like we're going to get the out route. Nice clean break. Good truck. I mean, trucking on all Madden is not all that easy. And he trucked with no problem. Here we go. So here we're going to go PA tight end corner. And look for the corner route. Oh, fat fingered that one, guys. Sorry. Sorry about the fat finger. I will try not to do that again, but it does happen sometimes. I'm sure you guys can relate. So here we're going to go PA slide. It's kind of like a deeper drag route almost. And once again, we're just going to force it to him. Here he's between 2 defenders. I mean, there were 2 defenders on him right there, and he's still catching it. So I'm definitely, especially on all Madden where drops are more common, I'm pretty impressed with the initial first look here at Coby Fleener. So we haven't done the deep routes on this one. I'm going to save those for a later drive here. I want to do a drag route, though. Drag routes are not that common, but here's a drag route. So again, we're going to hit Coby Fleener. It's just a quick drag route. We'll see if he can catch it and if he can get some yards after the catch. He does look like he gets open and catches it with tight coverage. So I know it's a hidden stat and I can't see it, but I'd guess that this guy's catch in traffic is pretty darn high. Here we're going to go spread FL drag. We flip it. We're going to hit the tight end. This is a money out route and take that in for the touchdown. So, I normally would not use these plays. I normally don't mess around on 2-point plays. I usually always either run it in with my running back or the quarterback. But here, it's all Coby Fleener. Here we get a curl route. With so many bodies around him, and he still comes down with it. So I got to say, the expectation was that this guy is going to be good at catching the ball. And I got to admit, from that first drive, absolutely. I mean, he's definitely coming down catching it. Now this drive, we'll take it out here. This drive, let's do the deep ball. Let's see if we can throw it up with just a lob, like a Hail Mary, into triple coverage, and see if he can come down with it. I don't know if he can, especially on all Madden, but let's see. I don't play this way. It looks like it's countered, but we're going to lob it up, double coverage. There he goes. This guy's catching everything. It's pretty impressive. So let's see. This route, I'm going to go all streaks on this one. We'll go halfback option. It's another good deep ball here. Once again, laser focus. This whole video, we're doing nothing but throwing to Coby Fleener. There he goes, catching it in double coverage again, coming down with it. And you can see when he stands up, just looking at his player on the screen, he's so much taller than the guys who are defending him. And that's just going to be a natural benefit. Now we're too short to really do a deep ball. So I'm going to just run this, run him out into the flat and try and get some yards after the catch. He catches it, yards after the catch with a truck, and couldn't quite break the plane. So close. But we'll go ahead and get it here. We'll go spread FL drag, see if he can catch it. Not the best cut. Well, yeah, there he goes. He's open. Oh, out of bounds. Painful. So we'll try something else here. Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's go curls. Curls, the tight end can usually get open here. Here he comes in. He's nope, we got blocked off. Couldn't get it there. Normally I would have hit one of the wide receivers there. So let's see. Let's go down. Normally don't like to run Y motion stick this close to the goal line because the secondary doesn't have any room to drop back and give him separation. But let's force it. I mean, again, I'm not trying to show you good routes or good throws because I'm making some throws I wouldn't normally make. Here we go. We're going to flip it around. We get the curl route. Two guys on him. Still comes down with it. This guy's catching everything here. I mean, just catching absolutely everything. So I will do this one. We'll keep going through. We'll keep trying different things to really try them in all kinds of situations so you can see more out routes, corner routes, streak routes, drag routes, and make your decision on whether you want to make this investment. But I will say, so far, Leonard Fournette was nice. No doubt about it. I like Leonard Fournette. I just don't know if he's worth the coin over Dante Foreman. Marcus Mariota, I've got him in there just because he's a little bit more accurate and he's part of this series. That's right, it was 100%. We got the critical that time. Last time it was a medium. But of the players I've reviewed so far, which for the Shemmar case or series of Leonard Fournette at running back, Marcus Mariota at quarterback, and Coby Fleener at tight end, and we still have two wide receivers that we're going to do tomorrow. Coby Fleener is the one player that I will say, yes, absolutely, buy this guy. I'm already ready to say that. So pulled up fourth there. Didn't have good coverage. I should have lobbed it, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can convert here. Going to go halfback angle and just do the streak route. See if we can catch it. Not countered. Got kind of jammed in his route. And he finally missed one. Finally. That was his first drop pass in 3 drives on All Madden. So let's go ahead and step it up and go up to a higher defense. We're going to go up against an 87 defense this time. And see, we're going to try the same things. We're just going to try more experimenting, only throwing to Coby Fleener, doing out routes, curl routes, drag routes, streak routes. I want to give you a good look at how he moves, how he catches in traffic, how he can make guys miss, how he can truck. I want to give you really a good look at this guy. Because my first impressions, I'm blown away right now. Blown away. I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away. The Hail Mary, couldn't get it off in time. So we're going to go with something else here. Again, halfback option. I want to try more of these streak balls because these tend to be the ones that are so risky. Look at that. I mean, that was just a moving lob. And wow. Wow. Guys, Coby Fleener. Shemmar, thank you for this recommendation. If I wasn't free to play and just trying to put it into my defense, since that doesn't really affect my my team from what you guys see, I wish I could keep this guy. I'm not going to lie. Look at that. I mean, there's 4 guys on him, and he comes down with it in the end zone with over a 50% green catch bar. Here we go. We're going to, I don't know why I picked toss there. Guess I forgot for a moment on that one. But there we go. You know, all Madden, we are now 3 out of 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. And we're going to go ahead and kick this one off. I will finish this series, you know, of just going, you know, against these 2 players. So a total of 6 drives, all going to Coby Fleener. Hopefully that gives you a good look at Coby Fleener and whether you decide. But as of right now, of the 3, Mariota and Fournette was both, it was a minimal difference. So there's Hail Mary, doesn't get caught. Still at a 50% catch bar with that many defenders. We're going to go halfback option again. While we have the deep ball available, we're going to throw it. There we go. A defender in front and behind him, and he doesn't catch it. That's kind of to be expected. I mean, on all Madden, when you're throwing into that kind of coverage, it's usually a drop, and I don't care who you have. I mean, they could be, you know, guys who have 100 overall. Here we get him on a curl route. Catches it no problem, and no problem falling forward, even on all Madden. So here we go. Let's go PA tight end corner. We're going to force it to him. This is counter formation. We got a medium zone, so I'm going to have to lob that. Yep, it was countered. If I would have bulleted that, it would have been a pick. And I don't want to throw picks. So guys, let's go with a, let's see. Yeah, here we're going to go with, halfback screen. So depending on whether we get a medium zone or a deep zone, if we get a deep zone, we're going to gun it. If we get a medium or low zone, we're going to kind of do like a medium lob where we throw it over. Here we get the deep zone, so we're just going to gun it to him. Triple coverage knocks down his catch bar, so it makes sense. Here we're going to go spread slot flags. This is the formation that in all Madden we might not be able to take it to the house because of his speed, but he's going to get wide open. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's almost broken. We'll try an alligator walk a little bit here. But all Madden, when you only have 91 speed, the pursuit is just gonna it's just too much to overcome that. But still, I mean, that's a lot of good yards after the catch. Here we're gonna go halfback angle again. We're just gonna take the streak, lob it up to Fleener, see if he can catch it in the end zone. Double covered, comes down with it. I mean, this guy is definitely out jumping defenders. It almost makes you wonder if there's any defender that has enough height to beat him on a jump ball. I mean, tight coverage, he's still coming down with it. We are now 4 out of 5 touchdowns on all Madden. And let's go ahead and kick off this final drive, guys, and then we'll close this up. I'm calling it early. This is the first of the 3 that I am going to say recommend. If you like throwing to your tight end, this is a great tight end, and you don't have to buy an elite. Just buy the 79 gold. He's kind of expensive. He'll probably take you, you know, maybe like 100 or 200,000 coins to max out. But I mean, this is all Madden, guys. This is all Madden, and this is me not using smart play calling. This is me literally focusing on one guy, which is not good play calling. I mean, it's not good play calling, and it's still working. I mean, this guy is an animal. I mean, just an animal. So thank you, Shemmar, for recommending this. I am glad to get to show my audience this player. The other 2 I was not all that impressed with. Here we're going to gun it. Did he came down with that in quadruple coverage and stayed in bounds. That's awareness right there, guys. That's his awareness that's keeping him in bounds. He's got decent awareness here. So, guys, we're going to go again with something else here. Let's go PA slide. Laser focusing in. He got caught up in the line. I'm just going to have to throw it away. Yep, got to throw that one away, guys. Sometimes it happens. Let's see what we can do. Again, it's just Coby Fleener. So let's see. Let's give him a bunchy spot. Let's just try and hit him in the flat and get some yards after the catch. Look at that. Forced it there. Didn't get yards after the catch, but he caught it. And that's, I mean, this is all tight coverage, guys. On all Madden, you really don't get that open that much. You usually have to you know, much smaller windows. Spread FL drag, takes it in. We are 5 of 6 touchdowns, only throwing to one guy. Let's see if we can get this. He's going the out route. There it is. 24 points on all Madden. 84 offense versus an 87 defense. So that's my review of Coby Fleener. I am going to pause it there. Sorry for blocking the screen real quick. This is done afterwards. But I am ready to put my stamp of endorsement on Coby Fleener. If you're looking for a tight end and don't want to buy an expensive elite, but you want someone who plays very elite, Coby Fleener is my recommendation. Now, I haven't tried them all, and I'm sure maybe some of the other guys will do it, but he really, really, really impressed me. So once again, we got a couple more videos in this series. Tomorrow is wide receivers, and it all comes to a close on Friday, where I will do my one LVL match with an entirely gold team. So I'm going to take out all my elites. It's going to be an entirely gold team and feature all of the players that Shemmar 2K commissioned in this series. Once that's over, I'm going to eat them with my defense and stick with my free-to-play team so I can keep coaching you guys. I am going to have a fire video dropping later today as far as coaching and gameplay play calling strategy. I'm going to go out and say the video that's dropping tonight is hands down my best video ever as far as the information that I'm going to give you guys. Thank you so much. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit that like button. If you have questions, comments, anything you want to share, leave it in the comments down below. I'm still small enough that I get to read every comment. I try to respond or like everything. Anyways, I love you guys. CHF out.